everybody, I'm Chef Bruce Brown and welcome to the Ingles table. Today we're going to make a really yummy treat, a low-calorie, luscious banana trifles, individual trifles. I use all of the best ingredients I found at my local Ingles. So let's go on ahead and get this kicked off. I have started off with, for the trifle, a little bit of a crust that goes in the bottom of the trifle dish. The recipe is very simple. It's a little melted butter, all-purpose flour, and crushed walnuts. I mixed it together, baked it in a 350-degree oven for like 20 minutes. You just spread it out on a sheet pan. But for this trifle, I went ahead, once it's baked and cooled, I crumbled it into a bowl. If you have too much afterwards, put it in a Ziploc bag and put it in the freezer. It'll keep in the freezer for the next time you need it. So the next layer of our trifle, I've got 16 ounces of cream cheese in my mixer here, as you can see. And to this, because I want to keep it a little bit lower calorie, lower in sugar, lower in fat, I'm using Splenda instead of sugar. So I got about 2.5 to 3 tablespoons of Splenda. And we're going to get this whipped up, make sure it's all beaten so it's very smooth. I've got an 8-ounce container of light whipped cream. We're gonna take about half of it and just carefully, low speed, beat it into the cream cheese so it's very smooth. It's similar to folding, just don't whip all the air out of the whipped cream. Now I have a piping bag. It's called a piping bag. You don't really need any more flavoring for this cream cheese. If you wanted to put a little vanilla in it, you could, but it's really not necessary. And this is really nice. These are disposable piping bags that you can just, once you're done with it, you can just throw it away. But if you have a cloth piping bag that is washable and resealable, go on ahead and use it, not a problem. Sometimes convenience is even better. Just get pushed down towards the tip. All right. So that, my friends, is ready to go. When we go to make our trifle, I don't even dirty another bowl. I just put the same bowl because now we are going to make the pudding layer. So I've got about 3.5 cups of whole milk, 3 1 3/4 ounce packages of sugar-free vanilla pudding. Now you're thinking, wait, a box of sugar-free vanilla pudding usually takes 2 cups of milk. That's why this is going to be extra thick, and we're going to be adding something else to it. To the pudding, we're going to add 3 overripe bananas. When I say overripe, probably to the point that you really don't want to eat them anymore. They're soft, they're mushy, but these are the kind that have the best natural sugars in them. I just go on ahead and dump them right in. The pudding is already thickening up. Make sure that the bananas get beaten in all the way. The smoother it gets, the better it gets. All right, so now we can start building. Get all your trifle cups up. I've got one here just to show you. What I do is I put a little bit, about maybe 2 tablespoons of the dough in the bottom. Now, since I have chocolate chips that is going to be going on top in this dessert, so just to add a little color and a little flavor with the banana trifle, I put a few chocolate chips in the dough also. So you can always add things to the dough, makes it even that more scrumptious. I'm gonna take the cream cheese layer and just put a layer of cream cheese right around the bottom. Get some of the banana pudding, a little more dollop of whipped cream, spread around, a few more chopped walnuts, and a few chocolate chips, just like that. And look at that. You have a low-fat, low-calorie, wintertime dessert, luscious individual banana trifles. I think this is something you'd really like, and you can make it with any flavor of pudding. If you want chocolate, use chocolate. If you want butterscotch, if you want vanilla, it doesn't matter. Use your imagination, and that's what makes it your kind of dessert. Thank you for joining me here at the Ingles table, and don't forget, check out our website for more tips, tricks, and recipes. I'll see you next time.